Today, I'm going to work on expanding my base, which currently sits in the middle of the ocean. And in order to expand it, I'm going to have to spend quite a bit of time draining water by hand, which I'm not really looking forward to. So this is what the base currently looks like, but I want to expand it a little bit by adding circles to each corner of the base. Then we can bring in some animals, build a couple farms, and just have a little bit of extra space to work with. But in order to expand it, we're going to need a decent amount of sand. So let's go see if we got any. Wow, we are gonna need some sand. Well, we have pretty much a full ender chest of sand now, so I think that should be enough to kind of get ourselves started. Is that big enough? Or should it be bigger? Let me add in the other 4 and then we'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I think that'll work. All right, so let's make sure we now build this on the correct one. Like that, there we go. Just gotta do that a few more times. Alright, well that's all of the 4 pillar thingamabobbers done. Now we just gotta drain these things. Hopefully that won't be too bad. Just like draining the ocean monument all over again, except it's just smaller. I don't ever want to have to drain another ocean monument. Those things suck. I'm gonna have to make another trip for sand, ain't I? Well, when I started, all of this had sand and now it's gone. So, that's cool. So I guess that's that one done. Now we just gotta do that 3 more times. What did I sign up for? And that is all 4 pillars completely drained, and it only took about 12 hours. But that now means we can go ahead and work on the floor. And for right now, I'm planning on just taking and continuing the floor inward to all the pillars. But we are going to have to do a little bit of clearing over here because that's kind of built up on a hill. What's this doing here? So now that all 4 areas are done, we can go ahead and start filling them in. And I want to go ahead and start with this first section here where I want to build kind of like a nice little pasture area and then bring in a bunch of different animals. But I'm going to need to go ahead and gather a few things before we can start on that. you doing out here, little buddy? There's another one over there. Oh, there's like a whole ecosystem of them. I guess let's just start placing in some dirt here. I don't know, I've never built a hillside before, so I'm not sure how this is gonna look. Kind of like how that turned out so far. Just gotta add a couple more things and then we can bring in some animals. I don't think it worked. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now that looks better. Originally I was thinking maybe about trying to separate them into all like different areas, but I think it'll be way cooler if we just kind of stuff them all in here and let them figure it out on their own. Well, hello there, Mr. Pig. How are you doing? Could I interest you in an opportunity? Great, you're coming with me. All right, let's see if we can't find ourselves another one of your buddies. You're like, oh, hey, look at that. We found you somebody. Now, somebody left a comment on one of my videos claiming that you can leash boats. Since when did they add this to Minecraft? Hey, there we go. Welcome to y'all's new home. And in a couple of hay bales and different things. I guess we can go ahead and bone meal a little bit around here. That makes it look a little nice. I guess now we need to go ahead and just grab some more. So we need to go grab some sheep, some cows, and maybe some chickens if we get the chance. Wait, we just sank a boat? Yeah, we literally just sank a boat. Alright, well, let's not do that again. Uh-oh, we just sank another one. Oh, dear. I guess we're just gonna have a couple boats down here. Alright, sheepies. Go ahead and get on in there. Please don't die either. I think that's all of them. Hey, we even got some leaves falling. Look at that. I think I'm pretty happy with how this whole area over here turned out. I tell you what. That thing really just adds some nice greenery to the place. It just really fits well, I think. And now it's time to work on the next project. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt something I've never really done before. And I'm going to completely freehand this thing. I haven't looked up a design at all. We are just going to send it. I have a bit of an idea of how I want this to look because I've done one of these before. And it looks like we can fit 2 of them in pretty well. Now we just need to run down here, grab some more materials that we're going to need, and we'll be good to go. If I've done everything correctly, that should mean that we're ready for water, right? I guess let's go ahead and wait and see if this thing actually works. Yeah, we got our first piece of kelp. Now, the cool thing about this design here is the fact that we could literally just stack it as high as we want. So, we might as well go ahead and build ourselves another layer. And there we go. We now have another layer on top. I think for now I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at 2. And then we're going to also build this one over here. And then depending on how many materials we have left, we'll go ahead and extend it up even further. And there we go. We got 2 kelp farms that are now going to be running full time. And honestly, it's pretty perfect because now I'm going to go to bed. Or I'm not going to go to bed. Now that both the kelp farms are up and running, we can now focus on this section right here. And the plan for this section is to put in an automatic crop farm. Now my main source of food is fish, but I would like to go ahead and switch over to golden carrots, just because they have a lot more saturation. And since I'm playing through without using any totems, I want to make sure I have the best chance of survival that I can get. So we're going to need to grab a couple stacks of glass. We're also going to need a couple hoppers and a little bit of iron. Oh, we need composters. So this here is the center of it, and we need to go ahead and go out from there 9 blocks. That's 1, 2, and then we need to do that in all directions. Now the guy farming in this section is going to have it a lot easier than all the other sections because this one's tiny compared to all of these, but the farm fit best that way, so I decided to just go ahead and leave it. He'll just have a little bit of a lighter workload is all. Also, I just have to admit, I love the look of that thing. I don't know why, but it just looks so cool at night. And I just realized we don't have any dirt, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put the glass in for right now, and then we'll come back with dirt later. Now we just need to fill in the dirt here in the centers. While we're here, let's go ahead and put these hoppers in these 4 corners. And now let's go back to placing our dirt. Alright, so that's all those done, and now we can go ahead and get them all tilled up. And now we're just gonna need a couple villagers, which we can easily get from our villager breeder, which is over on the mainland a ways. Sir, can you get in the boat, please? Thank you. All right, we're gonna leash that. They coming? Hey, look at them. There we go. Let's get out of here. Well, I think we're gonna just break a few blocks and drive them in. Y'all gonna come with us? Oh no! We're drowning them! No, get out! Please get out! Hey, they didn't die! There you go. There you go. Alright, you're gonna go on this side. And I guess you get the easy job. So you're over on that one. Have fun. We're just gonna ease you in, bud. Just easy. Easy. There you go. Sweet. So he's in there. All right, now we just gotta go get a few more. Now we're just gonna ease you in over here. And now we just need to place some gates. That should be the farm pretty much done. And now I think we just need to clear a little bit out here. So now we just need to get out of this place. And we already got a potato and a carrot. So I was just doing a little thinking that maybe it'd be cool to go ahead and put the color here at the bottom for what the farm actually is. So for this bottom one, we'll go ahead and replace all this iron with orange concrete. And then when we do another layer, we'll do like yellow, and that'll be for potatoes, for example. And then we can have another one for like red beets or something. I don't know. I'm not really gonna need red beets, but if we're building a farm for it, you know, we might as well. All right, so that's the carrot one all done. And now I guess we need to go ahead and we'll do the potatoes next. Okay, I swear, that was actually an accident. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's my bad, man. Oh, we are definitely gonna need some more dirt. Why does it remind me of In-N-Out? I feel like I should change that, but I'm not really sure what to change it to. So I'm gonna leave it. All right, so we need some slabs, which I think I got some in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. All right, so we need to go ahead and get some more villagers over here. The only thing is I don't know if we have any. Yeah, we only got one because we kind of ran the supply a little bit low. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and AFK for a little bit, and hopefully we'll get some more villagers.
One eternity later.
Well, it looks like we've got a few buddies over here. All right, I think we got everybody. So I guess let's go ahead and head on out to the deep blue sea. Tell you what, if I keep hauling stuff, I think eventually I'm just gonna have boats scattered all around this place. You're gonna go on this side. No. What are you, why would you? Are you serious? This guy was standing right here and he's like, is that a composter over there? I do have to say, though, the colors on this farm are absolutely bizarre. And now to finish off this little farm, we're going to go ahead and slap a glass roof on it. That way, these guys are nice and protected, and they don't have to worry about any mobs coming getting them. I think in the future, we could go ahead and add some more farms on top, but we might need to let our villager breeder cool off, because they've been working overtime lately. And now with that one all complete, we can now focus on this section here, which I'm actually just going to leave empty for now. I really don't have anything I need to build here, and it's nice to have a little extra space that I can do something with in the future if I need to. Anyways, hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.